she was like, hey, do you want to take part in another world? And I was like, speak at a fitness event? I've lost 100 pounds, that's going to be easy. That's all I have to say, mic drop, and done, right? So I was like, easy, okay, I got this. So I started putting in more work at the gym, and I was at the studio for probably 2 times, 3 times a day. I was putting in a lot of work. And this was at a time where I was also going through a lot of stuff, so I was like, okay, also take that out and take it to the gym and take it to the studio. So before the event, this is before I met Vern, and this is before I really knew the proper way to fuel my body. So I was going hard at the gym. I wasn't eating a lot because I was like, it's a fitness event, and I want to make sure that people know that, hey, I lost 100 pounds and I've kept it off, so I wanted to look really good. I was at the studio maybe 3 times a day, and I was pushing my body, and I wasn't getting a lot of rest, and I wasn't eating properly. So sure enough, my body gave out on me. And I think it was a Friday morning where Jen had texted me and said, hey, rest day today. And I was like, well, I think I'm going to go to Zumba with Bridget and Matthew. And she was like, oh no, that wasn't a question. And I was like, okay. So I text Bridget and Matthew. I was like, yo, you guys, Zumba today? But Jen kind of said no because she wants me to get rest. And they're like, yeah, maybe you should get rest. You've been going hard all week, and you don't want to wear yourself out. Plus, she texted us too, and if you go, we're all in trouble. And I'm like, oh, 1 team, 1 dream. So I didn't want to let them down. So I was like, fine, I will stay asleep, and I'll get some rest, and I'll see what's gonna happen later. So of course, I got some rest. I woke up again, and I felt recharged, and I felt re-energized. And it's not something I like to admit too much. And if you miss it, you miss it. But she was right. So okay, I'm not gonna repeat that again.
Yes.
So she was right. And I thought to myself, you know what? Thank God that I listened. And thank God that there were people in my life who I mattered to and who said, you know what, Angel, we got you. We'll sit this one out and you'll be fine. If you know me or you know my story, you know that before I fell in love with myself again, and before I fell in love with the journey and fell in love with health and fitness, I was broken for a while. And I prayed hard to feel whole again, and I prayed hard to have a reason to smile again. And in that moment, when I woke up thankful, and I was like, thank God for them, thank you, thankful, oh, okay, I got it. I woke up thankful. And so that changed my attitude. So a couple weeks later, the event came up, and I was able to share my story, pure heart, because I knew the team had me, and I didn't have to worry about, are they going to judge me? Are they still going to like me? How are these people going to react to me? I was able to go ahead and do it because we were stronger together, and I had a team that had my back. So after the event, after all the hugging and the high-fiving and the tears, I had 50 new reasons to smile. I had all the people who were here too, and my heart was full again. So I was like, what do you do when you're inspired again? You're inspired to inspire. What do you do when your heart's full again? And how do you say thank you to the people who believed in you? And how do you say thank you to the people who gave you the opportunity to share the stage with them? You say thank you by giving back. Okay? You say thank you by paying it forward. You take the torch that they're trying to pass to you and you run with it. You become the spark for other people. You become someone else's reason to smile. A few months after that event, your girl got certified as a RIP instructor, and I thought, never in a million years would I have thought, yeah, I'm going to be an instructor. You tell me to take a class, and I'm like, no way, because 3 years ago, I would have been at the bar. And again, ripped, yeah, right, I can't catch a beat to save my life, and some of the Zins know, because I've gone to their, he knows, he's in the class when I'm around, and the Zins know, because I take their Zumba class, they single, that way I'm doubling this way, yes. But for that hour, you give your whole heart, and whether or not you're teaching the class, or you're taking the class, you're there with all heart, because you could have been the reason that someone came too, and somebody was like, you know what, because you're there, I want to be part of that team. And in that 1 hour, we're stronger together, and that kind of energy, that kind of positivity, it's contagious. And we all know that our vibe attracts our tribe, and so we get bigger, and we're able to give more, and we're able to do more. So just by that change of attitude where you wake up thankful, you're like, you know what, the sun rose today. I'm blessed with another chance to do better, to be better, and to just put that positive vibe out there.